Good evening, everyone. Hi, it's me again, and I'm here for a small video, but I'm so sorry. I just got a little thirsty along the way. Mm. I just want to show you two books I just made. I was um I was doing my budget a little while ago. Anyone who knows me knows I am about those nickels and dimes. And then I realized that sometimes when I go to Aldi, I end up needing, a sheet of paper when I'm trying to keep my budget. I do have a calculator on my phone, and sometimes I hit it and then the amount goes away, and I remember the amount, and I say, okay, it was this. But I try to make sure when I get to the register, I know exactly what I'm going to spend, and I go a little bit over to make sure I have some cushion when I leave. One thing I have learned, my own thing, and I'm not good in math, but I do have some things that I work around. I like to add maybe a few cents extra because I want to come home with some change. Even if I come home with 6, 7 cents, I am extremely happy because for me, it is about those nickels and dimes. But anyway, I am having a ball making these little books, and I have started to put them on eBay, but I'm not asking you to go to eBay. Absolutely not. Um, I started making these little books because I had a conversation with a very good online friend of mine. I feel she is closer to me than damn near anybody I'm in personal contact with. But anyway, she said something to me, and I never said anything to her about it. I took it a certain way. And sometimes people say things to you, and you can take it the way you think you heard it, or you could take it the way they meant it, and you still may not know which way they meant it. But it gave me a few days of contemplating, and I completely closed down my eBay channel. I deleted the entire channel, and then I gave myself a couple of days to actually think about the process that I went through. Now, that was the second time I had closed my eBay channel. The first time was something that I just couldn't control. Nothing bad on my part, of course. This channel here, I was absolutely rooting for because my watched hours were already maxed out. I had already maxed out my watched hours. I was over 530 subscribers, so it was just a matter of time before I hit that right video, and I would have been monetized. But a part of me for a while didn't care about being monetized. I had so many things I was working on and I wanted to do, and then I just completely knocked out doing this, and this. Then today I sat down and I thought about something. What is it that I actually love to do? And what I actually like to do is play with paper. It doesn't matter if it's a reading card. It doesn't matter if it's a book. It doesn't matter if it's a bookmark. I just love to play with paper. And then I, got to thinking about my day. I wake up when my body is ready to wake up. I wash my clothes. If I had left anything in the sink, I wash that. I do what I have to do. My 24 hours in my day belongs to me. That is one of the major things that I love about my life. Although I don't like the fact that I'm not able to keep a job. I cry just about every single day because of things I can't change. And today I had a really bad breakdown because I just don't know how I ended up being born with bipolar disorder. The changes I go through emotionally, mentally is so I just can't even say the word, but I broke down really bad today. But then I had to flip that, pull myself out of it, and come back in this room. But one of the things that really bothers me is that I am addicted to what goes on in this room. I am addicted to this room as if someone else is addicted to liquor, crack cocaine, even some of the marijuana that people swear you can't be addicted to. I've seen it happen. But to my detriment, I can't afford what I need in this room. But I do hustle and grind. I did a few surveys today. I did all the surveys I could until I finished the surveys. And before I go to bed, I am gonna go right back on that site and get my surveys done because I need something from Amazon, and that's how I'm gonna get it. So I'm just here to say I enjoyed making these books. These books are for many reasons. But for me, I'm trying to make one for myself tonight. But I am not going to lie, I got lots of favorites. But I want one in my purse so that if I go somewhere and I spend $1, I can write down $1. If I go somewhere and I pick up something that's $2, I want to put the $2. At the end of the month, I want to take notice of what I'm spending, just dropping $1 here, $2. What if I run to the Dollar Tree and I spend $2? I mean $15, $20. I want to be able to account for where my money is going. Now, pretty much my money goes to my bills because right now my account says no, I'm lying. I think it says $1.73. It did say 0.00, but something happened a couple days ago. And if I tell you, you're not gonna believe me, but it's the truth. So, but I don't know if anybody's gonna believe me, but I really did want to tell somebody. Anyway, so it is what it is. So what I'm saying is that I am actually doing what I actually love. So I believe now, or maybe in the coming months, I feel I should be working towards being monetized because I believe I'm ready. At one time I wasn't. I was kind of scared. I didn't want YouTube to become a job. I want YouTube to be something that I enjoy to do. I just do it to spur the moment, whatever the case may be. But I actually feel that as long as I have been, grinding and doing what I do, I should at least try to be monetized. So if I'm going to be monetized, it has to be with something I love. So this channel will 9 times out of 10 only be crafting, which means that is giving you the biggest heads up you could possibly get. If I'm not going to be monetized by you, that means you are not interested in crafting. That is the best help I can give you, as well as the best help you can give me to let me know if I'm bringing you what you want to hear. I'm not gonna lie, I do love budgeting. I don't know how. I have no idea how because I'm not good at math. So we are gonna keep it real. So I do intend when I make something and it is geared towards what you can use for budgeting, I will be doing that. If I come across a sale, a coupon, I will be putting that. I am extremely frugal, not cheap. Although I don't mind if you call me cheap, but I'm frugal. I'm frugal. I get a lot of sales and things. I know how to find them sometimes. So I always offer those type of informations. I don't offer everything because I'm a true believer in not everything needs to be told. I'm in a lot of groups, so I see what a lot of people go through, and they make a lot of mistakes by sharing too much information. I actually believe I did that too. Not feeling like I did because I just wanted to come across as myself. But then I started to notice little things when I was offline that could have only come from me sharing on this video. So I have to be mindful of that too. That's another reason why when Coral said what she said to me without knowing what she said, and I can't remember exactly what she said, but if she was to ask me, I would be able to pinpoint the conversation. I had to stop and think about something. Not only that, I left here and I went somewhere that I normally go, and when I went there was a car behind me. When I pulled over, the car pulled over behind me. I never turned off my lights because the person I was going to see wasn't home, so I was waiting for her to pull up, and she pulled up. I got out, gave what I needed to give to her in kindness, and then I drove home. I had to literally drive 3 towns. I had to also drive through 2 construction zones. And this very same car drove through all 3 towns that I drove through. And I am a firm believer in monitoring who drive behind me. If you come up too close to my bumper, I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna let you go in front of me. I always believe a fool needs to be going in front of me. If I'm not letting this fool stay behind me, you're not gonna hit me and bump me into the tree. But I moved over and the person ended up back behind me, so I ran the red light. Bye. I ran the red light, and then I ended up in my garage. So there goes there. I actually I actually want to leave this building, but this garage is what really keeps me here. This garage. But anyway, these are I I'm just excited about this one right here. I will not lie. I'm a big kid. I don't know. I like pink. Not in my home. I don't want a pink in here. No, no. I don't mind a little bit of pink, but that pink situation is my daughter. But anyway, this is the banner that goes over here. Only because, for some reason, when I cover it to cover the whatever, the book won't close. So I noticed that when I cover it all, the book won't close. Now I did this one too, and you see the book won't close. It's not a problem. This is not going to keep someone from not using the book. I mean, if it does, then they don't need the book. Trust me, and I don't need to be the one to give it to them. No, no, no. That is a problem I'm not looking for. Absolutely not. But I actually love the book. I don't really know how many pages is in here. I would just assume about 100. But now that I opened it, I just realized I did forget something. And no, no, oh, okay, because I did tidy up in this little cave in here. So I'm gonna fix this. Yes. So I do have to put my little tag in there. So this is one book, and I did this one a little close. So hopefully, the person that gets it don't break it. I think these are absolutely amazing, and I feel it's going to be really nice when I do sell one, because I only put it in one listing that there's going to be a greeting card that goes with it. But each book I sell on eBay, I'm going to put a greeting card with it. I've been giving the delivery guys and stuff. I always do it, so it's not like it's a new thing. I gave them greeting cards this week when they came, and it was so nice. But this time I gave a chain and everything else. I am in love with these bumblebees. I mean these ladybugs. Don't remember who it was, but she wanted me to make. She wanted to know how much would I charge her to make something, and she wanted ladybugs on it. So I ordered the ladybugs, and then when the ladybugs came, I completely forgot about the order that she wanted me to do. And after I remembered, I had already used most of the ladybugs. Now I have about maybe 15 or 20 left, but believe me when I tell you, those are for me. No, 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 I'm not going to tell you a lie. Those are for me. I did not know I would love these little things. They are adorable. But anyway, have a wonderful night. And thank you so much for chiming into my video. If you are interested in crafting, a thumbs up would be really nice. A subscribe would be absolutely fantastic. And Beverly, if you are watching this video, I do have your address. I am working on your envelope, which I could go ahead and put in the mail tomorrow if I just get up and go to that cutting machine right there. Just slide your little piece of paper in there. But I was on a site that I won't mention on this video, and I saw something that was on sale. And in my shopping cart, I actually put about 3 different items. I put 2 or 3 of each of those items, so that if I was able to get the order, I would be able to send you one of the items, and then another viewer that I know who does a little crafting every now and then, I would be able to send her a video. But what happened was, when I went to whatever on my computer was off. I thought it was an outing in the neighborhood because my neighbors was off too, so of course I was completely fine. Then turn around the next day, my Wi-Fi was off, so I'm like, okay, something's wrong. And still I managed in here. I was running and grinding, washing and doing everything. And then I noticed the next day my Wi-Fi was off. So I said, okay, now I need to make a phone call to the light company because I need my Wi-Fi on. So first of all, I was extremely proud of myself because I did not panic, not having my devices and all that other stuff. I had zero Wi-Fi on my phone. My data was gone. So I sat here and I said, oh wow. And I realized how much stronger I was not to be addicted to devices. Now, I had this paper. So you know I was good, right? Okay. As long as we understand that. So then I called the company and they told me my services was turned off due to non-payment. So I had spoke to the lady about maybe 2 to 3 days prior to that and told her that the payment was made in the middle of the night and it was in the mail. So obviously it didn't get there. Hopefully it gets there tomorrow, but it doesn't matter. I just paid it anyway. But the part that I said you may not believe, which is the truth, but it doesn't matter if you believe me or not. Anyone who knows me know I'm not gonna say this thing. I just blatantly lie. But anyway, and I looked through my account a few times to try to figure it out, but clearly it's not there. Anyway, I made all my payments to everything that was going to go out. The last $21.73, I saw it went out. It went to a firm, I think it was, or Klarna, one or the other. Then turn around, there was nothing else I could do. So my $20 I had in my hand, I sent it to my neighbor and I asked her could she sell it to me, and she said yeah, but I had no way to check. So I wanted to call the light company and put the $20 on there because all I owed was $44. So I rounded that to 44. It was a little over 43. So I wanted to put the 20 on it, and then I was going to run somewhere and go get the other change and take it to my other bank and then come home and pay the bill. But then I'm sitting in here and I'm washing clothes and washing dishes, and I'm of course by myself. So my brother is always in here in spirit. I have always felt him, and I talk to him every day. So I was in here laughing and carrying on. I said, oh, Skeet, it's just you and I in here. I said, I know I'm a weirdo to be in here talking to myself, but I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you. And I said, I know you're going to help me with this bill. I said, so I'm not worried about it. I said, but I got the clothes washed. I'm in here talking to my brother as if he's here, but I do it on a regular basis anyway. Anyway, something happened. I was laying on my bed, and my computer, my phone started doing something, and I realized that a video popped on. So I had some Wi-Fi. So I said, well, dang, how did I get some Wi-Fi? And then my TV was on only for the light because, of course, I couldn't run my TV because I had no Wi-Fi. So then the TV started talking. So the lady popped on. I'm like, and then she went off, and then she popped on again. Well, just to hear something in the background after having silence for so long and just hear my voice every now and then, I was like, okay, I can do this little pop on and pop off. But then something said, I got a little bit of Wi-Fi. Let me see if she sent the money. So I go ahead and called and put that on. And then I knew where I was going, and in the morning time, as soon as they open at 8:30 to go get and drop off. So as soon as I checked my account, now mind you, I had already tried to check that account about 4 to 5 times, but I had no Wi-Fi, no data, no nothing. So it got to the point where I said, you know what, there's no reason for me to try. I was trying under other people's Wi-Fi. I'm not gonna lie, kid you not. I was like, and it kept saying password. I was looking for one of them little hotspot things. I didn't know what it was. I just wanted to know if the $20 reached my account. Then when I did get into my account, there was $74 in my account. So I'm like, wait a minute, is my car insurance not paid? So I went to the car, I looked at everything, and everything was taken out. I went through it a few times, boys and girls. And I'm like, okay, now where the hell did this money come from? There was no, and I'm looking at the deductions, and I'm like, I'm not a fool, but I know one thing. I'm paying this damn Wi-Fi. So I ran and got my house phone and it got the number off my, no, I used my cell phone. I called them, made the payment within maybe 20 minutes. My services were put up. And then I only needed $44. So I already had the 20 in there. So where the rest came from, it was no record. But then I had already remembered that $15 on a site that I was going to try to get the things for Beverly and I. Now I wasn't needing to get it at that time because I do monitor my spending throughout the month. And if I'm gonna get a hustling grind to get my supplies, I make sure I get my supplies maybe once during the month I put my gift cards and everything in my account and I knock it off, whatever. So it wasn't like I had to have this order. I wasn't interested in getting any paper, any of that stuff. So I just went and I checked the thing, and I went in my account and I checked my account, so I saw the money that was still in my account. Then I went to that account and pushed for it to go, and then it said payment not cleared or not sufficient or something. Then I went back to my checking account and it was on $1.70 something. So I said, okay, this is clearly something I can understand. That money was for my bill, and that was it. Nothing else. So guess what? Thank you. Ah, yes, baby. My bill was paid. So now I ended up going, because I had Wi-Fi, I went to my over-the-counter card. There I had I think $21 extra. I actually needed nothing from there, no lotion, no nothing. So I took that and put that to a bill that I had from the old Wi-Fi company, and they're charging me for something that they have no right to charge me for. I explained to them I could not take down that big contraption in my closet, and they billed me for it. So I had that $21. You know what I did? I sent it right on over to that bill. Now they already know I'm not paying the bill. I'm not paying a bill for something that I told you in a recorded line that I could not get up in that closet and pull down. And the lady said she would send someone, she would do this, she would do that. Well, clearly she lied. So they have it on recorder. So if I happen to have a little cushion from one of those little over the counters, I'll send it. But I have a feeling I'm going back to Verizon, because this account was closed due to non-payment after I told the woman I made the payment, which means she had nothing to do with cutting it off. The computer turned it off because the payment wasn't made. But when I was with Verizon, if I said to them that the payment was already made, they would not have cut my services off. They would have given me a few days to see if that payment had reached them. They would have called me and spoke to me. They would have did all of that before they knocked that thing off, knowing that I needed my Wi-Fi. Not only that, I explained to the woman that my front bell, my doorbell, relies on my phone, which I needed my phone to be working. And she said she understood or whatever, but like I already know, she had nothing to do with it. It was the actual company. So I may end up leaving Spectrum to go back to Verizon for that one purpose only, because on occasions I've had the ambulance come here and they have to ring that bell downstairs to get inside of my apartment. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for chiming in, and I am looking for that thumbs up and that subscribe. Have a wonderful day.